Good morning, Petunia Preschool. Hold on. Nope.
I'm over here, you know.
What's that?
I'm over here.
David's over here. Good morning. Oh my gosh, it's wiggly. There's David. Where's David?
I'm right here.
There's David. He just made his own breakfast. What do you call those?
Bread, cheesy, roll bread.
Bread, cheesy roll bread. David just made bread, cheesy roll bread. My eyebrows. What'd you do?
It's so good.
He said it's like a grilled cheese sandwich except in a roll. Did you flatten the bread? He took all the crust off.
Yep, my hands.
But he made his own breakfast. That's helpful. How are you guys doing? It's been a little bit.
Out of the pan.
Careful, that's hot. No, bring that pan over here. No, don't bring the pan over.
Bring it right.
Don't bring the pan. It's a hot pan. You can't put a hot pan on the
Right.
Please use a no.
Use a what?
Plate. We use plates.
That's
No.
not how you have to.
Put that
That's not how
hot
you eat
pan
them.
back on the stove. Put that hot pan on the stove right now.
It's not how you eat
Don't
them.
put that hot pan on the counter. You
eat it.
don't eat out of hot pans. You're not a hobo.
That's
What are you doing? Get a plate.
I'm getting a plate.
Good morning.
You already said good morning.
I know, but I feel like I should have waited to do this video until after the Hot Mix Express came through the kitchen. It's been a little bit. I can't remember. We've been busy doing
Tell the bike story.
summertime fun stuff.
Tell the bike story.
So on Monday, did we already talk about? Has it been that long since I did a video? On Monday,
Wow.
David and I, remember how I told you hot pans don't go in the sink? It's not good for the pan. Let the hot pan cool off on the
This is
stove.
what they look like.
Bring your, I should have looked in the mirror
Look
before.
at that.
Oh, David's, his breakfast he made. Are there any fruits or vegetables involved in this?
No. That's the
I love
glory.
you. Are you going to come on over? On Monday,
You can watch me eat my bread cheesy bread rolls. Or my bread cheesy roll breads.
so what did we do on Monday?
So we got me a bike.
We went and
And so there was this guy that you had to press the button.
oh,
Yeah, so we had to
well,
you had to press
let's explain. All the bikes were up really high because I didn't want to build a bike, so I didn't want a bike in a box. I didn't want to order a bike from Amazon because I didn't want it in the box, and I wanted to make sure it was a good brand. What brand did we get?
Schwinn.
Schwinn. We got a Schwinn.
And I named it my bike Schwinzler.
It's Schwinzler. It's Schwinzler, the bike. But all the bikes were way up high except for the boxed bikes. And David's, it's been a while since he's needed a bike for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And
For sure.
his other bike that he had, not only did he outgrow it, so his knees are coming up to his chin. I do feel like I told this story already. His knees were coming up to his chin. The brakes don't work that well on it, but it would still work. The chain would fall off sometimes, like if he hit a bump.
Seriously.
The chain would fall off. Somebody, one time, oops, I don't want one of my hairs to go in your food.
One time I was riding and I went down. I was going. If you go really fast, chain flies off.
Yeah.
That's a bad thing about it. If you're you're going and then the chain falls off.
Mm-hmm.
You're going like down a hill and then you're going really fast, but then the chain falls off.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to stop, but you can't because the brakes on the top don't work and the chain's falling off so you can't do the backwards wheel brake. So you might as well fling yourself off the bike and let it get crushed by a car.
I mean,
Like I'd rather get my bike crushed by a car than get myself crushed by a car.
absolutely. You made it. I mean, yeah. He needed a new bike. It's not a horrible bike, but he needed a new bike. Mainly, he was too big for this bike. So we went to to Fred Meyer, and the bikes were way up high, and we didn't know what size. And that's another reason I didn't want to just order a bike from Amazon or order a bike, because I didn't know what size David was. So
we checked and we were like, okay, size 24, I think we said.
yeah, that's what.
Or no, size 20.
But you were like this close to be needing a 24. So like
No, actually, no. I was actually this close to being like, so basically the top number, everything down from the top number. So like the 48 was
4 feet
20.
8 inches. Well, yeah. There was this like chart on the wall right by the bikes.
Wrong.
Kind of like if you go to
It was wrong.
an amusement park and it's like you got to be this tall to ride the park. So you would stand by it. It wasn't wrong. You'd stand by it. It wasn't wrong, honey. And it would tell you what size wheels you should have. But it was like between this foot and this foot, you can have this. But David was like this close from the 24-inch wheels.
No,
Yes.
I
And
wasn't.
yes, you were super close. That's why I said we should go up, because by the end of the summer, you would need the bigger bike. And we had to ring a bell. We had to ring this.
And then a guy comes out and goes to a different guy.
Well,
So then a guy comes out and comes to the different guy and turns off our call. So now no one's gonna come. So he leaves, and we press the button again. The guy comes out, goes and asks
you were a little
the guys
impatient.
again.
There's
And then he turns off the call and leaves.
no.
And when he finally helped, and he never actually helped us. It was a different guy that we had to go and ask.
Yeah, there was a much friendlier guy. There was one guy, and he seemed very busy and frazzled, and that's okay. We don't know what was going on. He might have been having a bad day. Maybe he didn't want to be at work. Maybe, it's hard. It was really too busy in Fred Meyer. We did not like being in there, but we needed a bike. We had our masks on. We rung the bell, and it was really busy. So everybody
So
that
no one
needed
actually
help,
came out.
everybody-
no one ever came out.
People
So
did
we
come
said
out.
no. Well, yeah, they did.
The guy
but
came
not
out
for us.
and to see who had rung the bell, and I said that was me, and he said,
he said-
okay, what do you need? And I
No.
said, can you get this bike down so we can look at it? And he came right over and he got the bike down, and then he went away to help other people.
Wait, the guy with the tall guy.
The guy that helped us.
Yeah. So no, he never came out. What happened
Yeah,
was
he did.
he came out, and you were like, "Oh, I'm the one."
Yeah, because he came out of the back, and I said, because they would come out and like look around to see who rung the bell, and I can imagine that they're back there, they're busy, and the bell, people are ringing the bell for help, and it maybe is frustrating and annoying.
And the thing is, he
Oh my gosh, stick that bread in your mouth and start eating. Stop talking for a minute.
he did a different guy came. So actually, what happened was before
It's not that
before,
interesting.
Before the guy
It's
came
not
out,
that interesting. Let's
he
move along.
that tall guy said, "Here, I'll be with you in just a second, but I need to go help this other person."
Yeah, and he never came back.
He never came back. It was a
He
different
was
guy.
busy. I'm kind of glad that he didn't help us, because he was, I could tell by the way he was moving super fast, and he seemed frazzled. But the guy who helped us was very, very, very nice. So he brought the bike down.
He also kind of scared me.
He let us look at it. And then we had to ring the bell again, because you couldn't push the bike around. So usually you could, test drive it up and down the aisle, make sure it fits you. But he sat on it, and it was like, oh yes, this is definitely the size, 24-inch. It's good, good size. But we couldn't push the bike to get to the register, and we wanted to get other stuff.
And so we asked the really nice guy.
We rung the bell again, and the nice guy came out.
I'm surprised you didn't say, what do you need? I just helped you.
Well, no, he knew we were looking at the bike, and we were either going to get it or not. And we said, we're going to get this bike, but we need to get other stuff. Like, what can we do? And he was so nice, and he wrote my name on a piece of paper, and he stuck it to the bike, and he carried the bike all the way to the register and left it there.
The nicest guy.
Yes, and
ever
we
in
even saw
Fred Meyer.
him later as we were, like, getting some other stuff, and he recognized us through our masks and waved. Hey. he was a nice guy that helped us.
I'm
And
the
then-
nicest guy ever. Like, no one's nicer than that guy.
And then
What are you doing with your hair?
we
You're
had to
tiny
get
or not.
the bike home.
You're not fiddling with your hair. That's probably gonna be just like. And then I had to get back home.
We had to get back home, and you guys know my car. You guys see my car parked in there. So it has, you fold the back down. But it's so awkward to get a bike in there with David's seat. So there's a back seat, and you can fold down.
So in
You can
other words,
fold
I had
down
to sit in front.
1/3
I had
of it, or you can fold down 2/3 of the seat. So we folded down 2/3 of the seat, left 1/3 of the back seat up, and David's seat was in it, but we still couldn't fit the bike all the way in. Maybe if I would have tried, I was starting to get a little frazzled, and so we had to
Until you
put
got really
David's
mad at
seat.
me.
I got mad at you because, so I'm buying David a bike, and he's pouting and throwing a fit because he wants Nerf guns, he wants gum,
Guess what?
he wants candy bars,
I had a dream that
he
had.
wants a Kinder Egg. And when I say, no,
Stop.
I'm not getting the Nerf gun and candy bars, he went, don't pull on my sweater.
Oh, I had a dream that I had a Nerf gun.
And I got frustrated because I'm like, I'm buying you a bike. You are literally asking for, to be fair, it's the first time he's been in a store in 99 days.
I saw so many
Or no,
stuff.
at that time I think it was 96.
So I saw so much stuff that I wanted.
And he was like, but we were getting a bike.
Toy.
But we got a bike. Schwinzler. It's really nice. And we've been going on bike rides every day. And we've been doing a sunset ride. We go down to the school that's
I
by
got
our
to
house.
stay up.
Yeah, we've been going for rides. It's been very, very nice. Yesterday we packed up my bags.
I haven't been throwing fits often.
No, it's been good.
But
It's
like,
been good.
even though I stayed up, it's not like that I have to have more sleep. It's just school.
Well, yes. Now that we're not doing school,
Like when after I talk to Sam, I don't get mad everything you
well,
say.
you've been doing less of that. Less talking, more hanging out with mom, getting outside, going on bike rides. Oh no, thanks. No, I don't. I really don't want it. I really don't want it. Yeah. So yesterday we packed up the
We
bikes.
never even read a story
And
yet.
I know we're just chatting. We packed up the bikes and we went to the school.
This
and
is like
we
this
had a
is like
picnic.
cat and Ann.
Catnap.
Catnap, yeah.
Catnap.
I was talking.
We just talk. We're just chatting with you guys. But we packed up we packed up my bags. I have 2 bags on my bike, and we brought lunch and drinks, and we brought music. We brought our Bluetooth speaker, and then we rode our bikes to the preschool so I could mow the lawn. It really needed it, and pick up trash. People like to park out in front of our school.
And just don't trash.
Just open their car door and kind of, I don't need all this Jack in the Box wrappers. So you guys know that big grabby thing I have. So I pick up all the trash.
Awesome.
I pick up all the neighbors' trash because it's not just in front of our house that they do it.
Story.
Huh?
Story.
What's story?
Preschool story. Preschool trash story. The neighbors threw their trash
Oh, don't get into that.
in
They're very nice
the
neighbors.
preschool's trash can. And so Mommy couldn't use it. No, she couldn't. She had to do something, and I don't even know how she even got trash. It was like a giant metal thing. They just...
That did happen. So, we're not going to school right now.
Your
We're
guys'
going-
preschool.
We're going back and forth to the school. So we still go. Zach's going to go to the school tonight, and hang out. I go to the school. David and I go to the school. So we go to the school for different things. And since we're not at school normally, we're not filling the trash can as much. But I'm trying to clean and throw stuff away. So I don't know if you guys know. Do you guys help Mom and Dad take out the trash?
Nope.
The trash goes out every other week. Okay?
I never know
So
that.
every week you can put out your compost. Every week you can put out your recycling. You guys know how to compost. You guys know how to recycle. And you guys know the trash. We do that at school. You guys know all of that. And you guys see when we say, bye, it's taking away their poopy diapers, right? When we wave at the garbage truck. Or we say, it's taking away all the food we didn't eat, or it's taking away our recycling. You guys know that. So I would go every other week and kind of just go around the school and try to just toss stuff away that normally maybe wouldn't fit in the garbage can if it was full of all of our normal garbage. And I went to the school, and I wasn't even going for that because it was not trash day. It was just recycling and garbage day. And I went to the preschool, and I see that I can hardly pull in our driveway because our recycling bin and trash can are like in the way. And I went, I did not do this. So I get in the driveway.
And you thought maybe Mandy came.
Well, I went, did Mandy come in? Because that would be fine with me if one of us like had some extra trash and needed to come and throw it away. Like,
That's your preschool.
that's fine. That's our school. That's Mandy's school. Because I have Larry here, and sometimes when I clean out his cage, I have this big bag of poop and bedding and stuff, and sometimes I will toss it in my car, zoom it to the school, throw it away over there, so that I don't fill my trash can up, because it gets really full. Any Hoozle McDoozle. I think the neighbors, which we love the neighbors. I think it was them. I hope it was our neighbors, not just some random people.
But if maybe they just had junk in their
Well, they
bag or
took it upon themselves to come up into our yard and get the recycling bin and must have filled it with their recycling. It was empty because it had gotten picked up, so I didn't have to see the bin filled with their recycling. But then it's not garbage day, have you? It's not even garbage pickup day, and they filled our garbage can with garbage, bags of garbage, and a car bumper. Do you know what a bumper is? I bet Atticus, you know what a bumper is on your cars, right?
It's like the back.
What am I looking around like we have like the front of a car? It was the front.
I thought it was like the
It might have been the back. I think the front or the back part, sticking up out of the trash can.
And you had to put a poster board that I was gonna use.
Well, we have more poster
Hey,
boards.
look,
I got kind of.
I made a fortune.
It does look like a fortune cookie. I got kind of frustrated and wrote a big note and stuck it on top of the garbage. It says private garbage can. I got a little frustrated, but I had to pull their garbage because I didn't want it to sit in the middle of our driveway for another week since it wasn't even garbage pickup, and I had to
It's a fortune cookie.
pull it into the back of the preschool. I open up the fence. Hey, Dee, all done, honey. All done. One at a time talking. So I had to hide all of our stuff. I just don't. You can't do that. You can't just go fill up somebody's garbage can.
I think every other day for videos, every other day would be just us chatting.
Yeah.
Okay, so story of what we've been doing. Well,
Getting angry about the trash.
Yeah. I've been playing this game called Super Mario Maker. So it's the funnest game ever. So like you can literally make levels of Mario. So if you've ever played Mario before, you can like imagine if you've ever played a level and you were like, I wish I could just make a level of Mario. Well, now you can, of any Mario. You can make the original, the newest, the middle. Super Mario Maker is awesome. And I and other people that have made levels have actually made, I have definitely made harder levels than any of the levels in Mario. Like, seriously.
Yeah, David makes the levels and I try to play them and I'm not very...
And I have to actually beat them, clear them, to actually post them.
Yeah, that's been fun playing that. But anyway, that's all we've been doing. We're gonna go.
I'm on a bike ride probably after this video.
I'm gonna go on my run.
Oh yeah, and then I'm gonna probably
and then do my workout, and then we can go
bike ride.
Bike ride. So that's what we've been doing. It's been nice. Shh, that's not fun. It's been nice not doing the distance learning school, right? But anyway, that's it.
Jesse and David.
Wait, do you have? Let's see. Do you guys?
Jesse and David signing out.
I was gonna say something. I completely forgot. It went out of my. It went.
Do you guys have hands? I think you might have hands. Hands are what you use to pick things up.
I was gonna read the story, but
Talk too loud for us to chat.
Too long. It's been a while, so we had to chat, right? All right. Well, tomorrow is Friday, so I don't know if we're gonna do a video tomorrow or not. We're gonna try. We're gonna try to, but we've been taking the mornings a little kind of by. I don't have any words this morning.
Jesse and David.
Can't think of any words.
Crumb, pillow.
No, don't ruin this video.
Will you let go of me?
No, I can't. Look at.
Do you have a scab on your thumb?
I got a blister from all the yard work. Mowed the lawn at the preschool yesterday. Picked up the trash. Picked up.
Probably. I think I might get a blister from riding my bike so much.
Scooped up. David played with the sprinklers in the backyard at school.
Mhm.
That was fun. All right. Well, you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you. Was this even interesting just to hear boring stories? You guys like when we tell stories.
I'm gonna end the video after we say
David's
Jesse
like,
and
we
David.
need to
Okay.
hang this up. All right.
Jesse and David.
Signing out.
Do you guys